Good day to all our viewers out there. My name is Heinrich Neetling and this is Mathematical Literacy. Okay, in today's lesson we'll be focusing on data handling, but more specifically on classifying and organizing data. Okay, so let's get straight to that. With the first part, I'm going to look at a frequency table. So question number 1 here says a random sample of 10 grade 12 learners participated in a research project where their gender, height and weight were recorded. Use the raw data in the table below to draw a frequency table. Now here you can see the frequency table. The outline was already done for you in order to save some time, but also to point out to you what is important. Now when you look at the right hand side, you'll see there's a table with all the given information, right? So looking at your far left, we have the gender, that's male and female, but it's important to note that it's not the same amount of females and males. Then thereafter we have the height, which is given in meters, and then the weight given in kilograms. Right now, looking at our frequency table, there's our weight categories, then the tally, thereafter the number of people, the frequency, that is for our males, and then on your right-hand side, we have also the tally, and then the frequency for the females. Okay, now important, guys, remember, you must be able to work with more than one data set. So here, the question says, we must then use the raw data in the table to draw a frequency table. Okay, so looking at this, all right, we're going to check now all the weight between 40 and 49. All right, so going there, we'll see, okay, and it's always good to check. I'm looking at the weight here, this column, right, going down, all the 40. So I'm starting looking at the 4 actually as a good skill, right? So there's only one. And that one is a female. So important, you must be careful which side you work with, males or females. So therefore, it's going to be only that one, and therefore the frequency is 1 as well. All right, so I'm going to delete this one because I'm done, just to track myself. Thereafter, all the weight between 50 and 59. Okay, so looking at this, between 50 and 59. Remember, why am I using the weight? It says frequency table weight distributed, not the height by gender, just to make that clear. Thereafter, I'm looking now at 50 and 59, between that range. So we agree 58 is definitely there. So I'm going to list, and again, it's a female, so it's 1. There we have a 53, and again, I go to the left, I see that's also a female. Move down, there's a 58. And once again, that is a female. We have now 50, which is also a female. And then last, it's another female, right? And at this point in time, I want to illustrate to you how we tally when it's 5. So there we have our 4, the first 4, and now I'm going to draw a line horizontally through that 4, so that makes it 5. All right, I hope that's clear to you. Now I'll be moving on to the weight category between 60 and 69. I check, there's only this one, and again, that's a female, so its tally is 1, and that's 1. We agree? All right, so now I'm moving to weight category between 70 and 79 kilograms. So I go down, I see there's 1 here, it's a 71, but this time we check that is a male. So I go to the side that says males, right? And it's the category 70 to 79, and it's 1 person, so the frequency will be 1 as well. All right? Then between 80 and 89, looking at my given data, there's no one there. We agree on that, so I'm not going to list anyone here. And then lastly, any weight be more than 90 and more than 90 kilograms. So we'll see here, the first one is 98, definitely within this category here. And if you look at it, it's a male. So going to the males, more than 90, right? Because it's 98. And then again, here we have another 90, which is again a male. So that one will be here as well. So what happens now? The frequency becomes 2, right? So it's a 1 plus 1, that gives you 2. Guys, I hope that is clear to you. All right, I'll be moving now to our next slide. Let's see what is happening here. So looking at this, we have our completed frequency table. And now I'm saying use the frequency table to answer the following questions. right? So there's our frequency table. If you look carefully, you'll see it's exactly what I did in the previous slide, where we said between 40 and 49, it's one female. Between 50 and 59, it's 5 females. 60 and 69 is 1. And then we moved over to the males, where we said between 70 and 79, it's 1. And then 90 or more than that is 2. Right, let's look at the first question. It says, in which weight category do most females fall? Right, so if I look at this, here's my weight category. And where will I find most females? Can you see what I'm doing? I'm underlining the important words. Now, that guides me, tells me what I must answer. So in this case, I'll see here is where I'll find the most females. But important is in which weight category. So therefore, I look at the weight category and I go and I say, okay, that will be in the weight category 50 to 59. So why is that the case? Because in 40 to 49, there's 1. In 50 to 59, there's 5. And then in 60 to 69, it's 1. So it's clear for us to see here that it's in the weight category. And I'm going to write it here, 50 to 59 kilograms. Okay, I hope that's making sense. Moving now to our next question. It says, how many females, weigh less than 60 kilograms? So how many females weigh less than 60 kilograms? Let's go to the females, So I have to work with this part of my frequency table. Then, if you look, here is 60 and more than 60 there. So basically, I'll be looking, since it must be less than 60, I'll be looking at the values going upwards, right? So looking at this, I'm going to draw a line straight through, just to get to this part here where you can see the frequency. So meaning, less than 60 kilograms, working with females, that will be the 5, which is between the weight category of 50 and 59, plus the 1 here, which is in the weight category of 40 to 49. So therefore, our answer here will be, how many females? That will be 6 females that weigh less than 60 kilograms. Guys, I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's clear to you. All right, let's look at our next question. It says here, question number C, identify the shortest female. Now, shortest, immediately you should know it will refer to our height now. I'm done with my weight. I'm no longer looking at that. What else is important? It must be a female, not a male. Can you see how important it is to work with the correct category? So looking at the heights. So I'm going to quickly run through them. 1.57, 1.87, 1.90, 1.61, 1.68, 1.88, 1.61, 1.75, 1.65, 1.51. Looking at all the heights here, it must be a female. So we agree that it will definitely be 1.15 meters. So identify the shortest female here. So that will be 1.51 meters. All right. Okay. Looking at our next question, it says, determine the average height in meters of this time around the males. Okay. Again, very specific. We have to work with our males. Now, I'm sure you've noticed we have 3 males now. So it's here, this one. It's that one. And then there is our 3rd male. All right. So we must find the average height. Okay. So how do I determine the average again? I get the sum total divided by how many numbers I have there. So therefore, I'll say 1.87 plus 1.90 and then plus 1.88. And remember, all of this is in meters, It's indicated there in the table as well. How many males do I have? 3. So therefore, I'll divide that by 3. So now I'm going to take my calculator, 1.87 plus 1.90 plus the 1.88, And I'll divide that value by 3. So as soon as I do that, I'll get an answer of 1.88 meters. So that will give us the average height of our males in meters. All right, guys, let us quickly take a short break. After the break, we'll continue with some more mathematical literacy. See you now.